Okay, hi everybody. So we're being asked to rationalize and simplify some expressions, and so here's the one we're looking at right now, this 8 over the cube root of 2x. Now, you might get the impression here that, well, what I need to do is I've got this 8 over the cube root of 2x. There's a radical in the denominator, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to square it to get rid of that radical in the denominator. And actually, that's a great plan until it doesn't work. So in this case here, when I do that, my numerator is simply going to be 8 multiplied by the cube root of 2x. My denominator is going to end up being the cube root of 2x squared. Now, the idea here is that what I want to do is I want to get rid of the radical. In this case, all I did was square the radicand in the denominator, but it didn't get rid of the radical because the radical is a cube root. I need to have this thing cubed. So what I need to do is I needed to actually go up to the top here and I needed to multiply by another cube root of 2x. Now, notice what that does, and I'm gonna fix this right here. That gets rid of that square and turns it into a cube. Now I've got 3 of these 2x's in the denominator. Now in the numerator, I'm going to have 2 of them, but the denominator is going to have 3. So my numerator is going to look like this. It's going to be 8 multiplied by the cube root of, well, 2x squared is going to be 4x squared. But the cube root of 2x cubed, the cube root and the cube are going to cancel with each other, and I'm just going to be left with 2x. Now, if you don't like that, you could take that and make that the cube root of 8x cubed. In either case here, I'm going to be able to get that 2x in the denominator. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify this a little bit, and there's not really a whole lot that I can do. The 4 over the 2 is just, sorry, the 8 over the 2 is going to create a 4. That's what I meant to say. That'll be 4 multiplied by the cube root of 4x squared all over x. Now, in a previous question here, I included the x can't equal to 0. But in this case, it's not 100% necessary because I can already see that. In the denominator, I've got an x. I know that x can't go to 0. In that previous question, the x in the denominator disappeared. But you might still want to write that just to, well, it depends on what your teacher's asking you to do. You might have to do that just in case.